Greetings there, people of the world. IonicGecko here today with another vlog. I don't know what I'm gonna be talking about today. Really, I wrote down some stuff. I should actually bring up that document. So okay, there we go. But yeah, I was like, it's about time to record a vlog if I want to have it up by Monday. So I was like, okay, gotta record one. So today, in my life, well, today not much has happened. I've been working, last week at work. I work at Target. If anyone was curious, yeah, fun. But and also I like work part time, so I'm there for like 4 hours most days, and like this next couple months, like the hours are pretty low, so I'm not even at work that much, but still I can't seem to find the time to do anything. Even though I know I have the time, I could do so much more, but I just, my time management skills right now, not the best, and I think it's a lack of motivation as well. And I'm going to talk about motivation a little later in this video, but I want to start off with myself and update you guys on what's going on and kind of record my life, because these vlogs, as much as they are for you, they're for me as well. I'd love to look back in the future to see what Ionic used to do back in the day, or Alex, I should say. In these vlogs, I suppose I should be Alexander Bennett or Alex, Al, or Gecko or Ionic. It doesn't really matter. It's just IonicGecko has always been my gamer tag, my online persona, as it were. Even though that's one thing I should talk about, the origin of my gamer tag, IonicGecko, because it's not that interesting of a story, I guess. So maybe I shouldn't tell it, but I feel like some people might want to know, like, IonicGecko, that's weird. Where'd you get that? Well, started off way back when I started playing video games like online. Probably Battlefield 2 was really the first game that I got big into, like playing it online, because Battlefield obviously originally a multiplayer game, so Battlefield 2 was a lot of fun. Probably my favorite Battlefield so far. I love Battlefield 4, but it's just been the same ever since like the Bad Company 2 days. But Battlefield 2. So back then I was called Pathfinder 64. And I wanted Pathfinder because I was playing a lot of Command and Conquer Generals. If anyone remembers that game, old game by EA, it's a real-time strategy. It's a lot of fun, ridiculous. But in that game, you had your snipers, as the Americans. They were called the Pathfinders, and they're pretty cool because like they're invisible until they sniped, and like I'll find the path, and they like had all their cool messages and taunts and stuff, but. So I was Pathfinder 64. I don't know where the 64 came from. I think it was just because Pathfinder obviously was taken, so the game was like, oh, take 64. And at the time, I didn't really think that, the numbers at the end of someone's gamer tag a lot of times refer to like the year they were born or how old they are. So I wonder if a lot of people thought like, oh, this guy's 64 years old, or that I was born in 1964 or something. Because at the time, I was like 13 years old, something like that. I don't even remember when Battlefield 2 came out, like 2005, I think, something like that. Anyway, so Pathfinder 64, I was that for a long time, for a lot of games. And then when the Xbox 360 came out, my dad got us one. And on that, I think originally I might have been Pathfinder on there too. But then I was like, I want to change this. So I was still very much into. I actually had gotten back into Battlefield 2 at the time, and I love being the ammo guy, the support. So I was like, I want to be an ammo man. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna type in ammo man. But again, ammo man was taken, so I couldn't be that. So the game, or the Xbox, suggested, like, one of the suggestions was Ionic Ammo Man, and like that was like the most random suggestion ever. But I was like, that's cool. Yeah, I'll be the Ionic Ammo Man. So I took that, and since it's a really long name, typing out Ionic Ammo Man, it's a really long name. So I was like, I want to change that. And since like 2007, me and my friend, we kind of formed this the studio, as it were. It was called Gecko Lizard Studios because at the time I love geckos. I love lizards in general. Like reptiles are really cool in my opinion. But so Gecko Lizard Studios. Actually, we have a channel. I'll maybe toss in some link, but it's really stupid. It's amateur stuff, very amateur. We've gotten better over the years, but that's another story I'll tell some other time. But Gecko Lizard Studios, I love geckos. So at some point, I can't remember what game was the first game that I used IonicGecko, but I took the Ionic from Ionic Ammo Man, Gecko, put them together, IonicGecko, and that's how I got my gamer tag, my name. So yeah, very interesting story, right? Riveting is exciting, like ooh, no. But that's the origin story of that. What else could I be talking about myself this week? What has happened? Not much, as I said. Been working. Right now I'm in college. I'm pretty much sure I mentioned it in the previous video, but I go to the Academy of Art University here in San Francisco. Right now only taking 2 classes because that's all I got time for. I probably could squeeze in a 3rd class, but you know, at this age, I'm almost 23. It's like I'm losing my energy, as it were. I shouldn't say that because I'm still a young man. I should be full of energy, full of life. And I feel like I am, but I just haven't tapped into it recently. I haven't really had a chance. Again, motivation, and I'll talk about that a little later. But yeah, I go to school, and right now taking an improv class. It's a lot of fun. I love improv, like and to be good on YouTube in terms of making like video game commentary, you have to be good at improv because that's what you're doing. Like your commentary is all improv. You're improvising what you're saying on the spot at the time. So trying to maybe better myself in that. Maybe that'll help my channel. But improv, a lot of fun. Acting in general, a lot of fun. I've been thinking a lot about acting, and it's been something that I've always wanted to do to a certain degree, but then I've never had the confidence. Personally, I feel like I would never be a very good actor, but a lot of my friends and like relatives say like, yeah, you should be in front of the camera acting, and they're kind of pushing me there, and I'm like, okay, kind of inching my way towards there. But I think I've decided I'm gonna try acting. I'm gonna maybe switch my major because right now I'm in screenwriting. Switch it from screenwriting to acting, and take some acting classes and take acting seriously and really get into acting. See if I can't better myself as an actor, and that'll be great for like YouTube stuff like this, just in front of the camera, like everyone's been saying. So if that works out, oh man, that'll be a dream come true, guys. Dream come true. But yeah, what else? Science. I was gonna talk about science. I have science just written on there, like science. Talk about science. Like, okay, science. Personally, I love science, guys. I love it. Especially like astronomy and everything to do with space, like astrophysics. It's great stuff. Interests me. I can't comprehend, like maybe 1% I understand and grasp, but I could never be a physicist. Back in like, I was good in mathematics and physics up until like 8th grade. Then I just like, I went over the motivation. I'd say lack of it. I lost a lot of it, and I was like, fuck it. It's last year of school. I don't need physics. I don't care about math. Blah blah blah. And ever since, I just gave up. Like I didn't give up on math, but I just never really had the same yearning to do math. So I was like, okay, numbers, blah blah blah. So hence, I could never really be a physicist. So I stopped. I gave up on that dream. But I still haven't given up on science. I mean, science, I love it. It's great. You learn stuff. Your brain, information, knowledge. Knowledge is power, guys. The more you know, I feel the more you know, the more successful of a human being you are, to a certain extent. A smart human is a very successful human, in my opinion. And even though I don't necessarily consider myself that smart, I'm pretty intelligent. Some intelligence. Yeah, I can talk. I'm smart, guys. It's hard to talk. It's really hard to speak words sometimes, you know. I'm really a horrible public speaker. which is funny. Like going into acting, gotta talk a lot. But thing is about acting, you have lines that you've memorized, and like I can do pretty well with memorizing words and actually speaking those words. But again, that improv aspect of talking for a long time about a certain thing is just still a little tricky for me. So that's why maybe improv class will help me. Damn, it's already 10 minutes gone by. But science, I was gonna say real quick, cool stuff going on in science right now. Apparently, they had the first successful test of a prosthetic arm and with sensation. So the guy like had a prosthetic arm, like a kind of robotic arm, a bionic arm. Not an ionic arm, but a bionic arm. So he was like, he grabbed stuff and he could feel it because, it's connected to his nerve endings and stuff, which is really cool, guys. I have high hopes for the future in terms of people that lose like limbs and stuff in wars or in accidents, for example. You'll be able to get like a robotic arm or something, and still it'll be. I shouldn't even say robotic because robotic is kind of it's not yours. It's like a robot. It's a separate entity. But a bionic arm is like a part of you. It's a part biological and part mechanical. So it's like. It'll be great. You'll be able to have your own arms, and you can make like Supermen, not Supermen, but you can have people with like super strong legs and they can lift stuff, and you could be like a part robot. And I'm telling you, cyborgs, man, cyborgs will be a thing, probably, possibly. It's gonna be cool. So that happened in science. A lot of other cool stuff. Apparently, all my information right now, by the way, is coming from Facebook.com. I don't even know if it's / I fucking love science, but if you search on Facebook I fucking love science, it's a page. It's a great page for just random cool science stuff. So I recommend it if you like science. If you want to just learn stuff, so check it out. A lot of cool stuff happening in science. All right, enough of science. I love space and sci-fi stuff. You should know this about me, because if you don't, you're gonna be really disappointed about the games I play and stuff I talk about like in the future in the vlogs. Hold on, let me move. Actually, nah, I want to crop this out anyway. So yeah, it's fine. It's just there's a lot of headroom, but I'm pretty sure now I've cropped it, so it's probably not as much headroom. Anyway, tangents. That's another part of my brain. It's just like shoots out this way and this way and that way and that way and that way, that way. I never know what I'm going to be talking about. Let me bring this closer to him. Leaning back. It's a lazy Sunday. It's a Sunday bum day, so I'm just taking it easy. If you can't hear it, but it's raining outside. It's been raining for the past couple days, which is good because I live in California and it's been super dry. We've been like in a drought. We're going to have a pretty bad drought this summer, I bet, because lack of rain. But it's raining now, so I guess that's a good thing. But, rain, it's depressing, even though I like the rain. It's weird. Very weird. What do you think of the rain? Let me know. Motivation. Let's get to motivation. Personally, I don't know where my motivation comes from. A lot of times it just hits me. I'm like, I feel motivated. I want to do stuff. Like, with motivation comes energy, for me at least. Like, I get energized and reinvigorated, and it's great when I'm motivated. But when I'm not, it sucks, because then it's like I feel very unproductive. I don't do anything. I become lazy. I just sit around and just mope in my own misery. Misery, it's maybe a little extreme, but I don't do anything when I'm unmotivated. I mean, I guess that's the definition of being unmotivated, is you're lazy and you don't do anything, unproductive. But how do you get motivated? It's a good question. For me, it's like I said, it's hard to pinpoint. It kind of hits me, but I feel when I do something and I feel accomplished, that'll help me stay motivated. Because if I do something and then I don't get any reward for it, or like satisfaction, it's like, why am I even doing this right now? So like looking at my YouTube videos, for example, I have another channel I had started, and then it never really grew. I had it for a couple years. It never really grew. Then again, I never really put that much effort into it, so that's probably why. But if I see progress, like if I start getting more views, subscribers, stuff like that, that'll motivate me to make more, of course. So with this new channel, that's what I'm kind of doing, and just seeing if I can't, keep pushing it, upload videos, like upload at least 4 to 6 videos every week, and hopefully get people's interest, and you know, have them maybe even give me some advice on how to improve my stuff, because I know it's not the best. I know there's a lot to improve, and if you have any ideas, let me know. Toss them towards me. I'll do something about it. I'll figure it out. But what else motivates me? Really, my mood. If I'm happy, I'm usually pretty motivated. I'm like, I can take that happy energy and focus it into, you know, productive things like doing stuff. So if you're happy, you should. I recommend doing stuff. If you're happy, do stuff. Don't just sit around. Like if you're feeling happy, and usually I think that's how it goes with most people. If they're happy, they're actually, you know, they'll be doing stuff. They won't be like in bed like, oh, all cheerful. Like you have energy at that point, so you got to do something with that energy. But yeah, it's hard to find motivation, especially for like YouTube stuff. I totally understand a lot of people. It's a big community these days, millions upon millions of people on here. It's hard to like kind of break out and you know, show yourself, but like, look at my channel, like I exist, check me out, when there's millions of other people like that you could check out. So I understand it's very tough, and we'll see how my journey goes. If you're watching this, it's proof that at least someone has the interest to, you know, view my stuff. So that's great. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. I really do. A lot of people don't thank their viewers, but I think most people do. They understand that without the viewers, they would be nowhere. So I thank you. And yeah, we'll see where this journey takes me. I really have no idea. I would love for YouTube to become like a bigger part in my life. Maybe do it even professionally. We'll see. It's all right now. The stage I am in my life is I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do, and I'm sure a lot of people are in that situation as well. Are in that predicament. But yeah. I think that's all I got for today, guys. It's I want to keep these under 20 minutes just so people don't fucking get bored to death, or, you know, scratch out their eyeballs, or rip out their noses and other body parts. So I don't want that to happen, and so we will keep it on the 20-minute mark. Next time, I think I'll talk more about maybe YouTube stuff, kind of focus on that. I have some things to say. But this vlog was kind of, like I said, I realized I had to upload a vlog, so this is me just really quickly doing this and talking for 18 minutes, seeing what's up. But yeah, I think that's about it. Go check out my gaming videos if this is like the first video on my channel that you're seeing. I do commentaries, I do montages, and I do vlogs. I haven't really done a montage yet, but I'm gonna start playing Doom 3 very soon. I gotta edit some videos off my drives, empty up some space. I'm gonna play Doom 3, and it's gonna be a scary game. It's the one game I've never finished because it was too scary. It was the only reason I never played it, because I couldn't. I was terrified. A lot of games I'll just leave because I forget about them or get bored or whatever. But this game, too fucking scary to finish. So I'm going to be playing Doom 3 and Amnesia: The Dark Descent, because I have never played that game and I know it's scary. That's where PewDiePie got all his momentum going. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching. I very much appreciate it. Leave me a like if you like this video. Like I said, go check out my other stuff. Give me some suggestions, comments on what I can do to improve my stuff. If you want to collaborate as a gamer, let me know. Hit me up. Send me some messages. Yeah, that's it. Again, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more. Till then, though, till next time, this is IonicGecko. I'm signing off. I will catch you on the flip side. Peace out.